Hi and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast video. And in today's video, we're going to go through the biggest headlines in the space, the stuff that I believe everybody should be made aware of. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here and basically Bitcoin touches 13-month high. And this, for me, is something that we should discuss. It's something that we should talk about. You know, Bitcoin has been doing phenomenally well. And this is mainly because of the Bitcoin spot ETFs that have been filed by pretty much every big player in the space, at least the ones that are worth talking about. We've got BlackRock, you know, Fidelity and many others, right? Just to list a few for you. So this is getting a lot of people really excited. And I think that we might not actually see huge, moves price-wise until, I guess we've kind of seen the Fed pivot and that big crash that I am still expecting. So look, I think that all of these will be set up. I think they will be accepted by the SEC. If they are, refused, I think basically the likes of BlackRock, who own over 98% of American businesses, for example, are likely to basically tell the corrupt politicians to do as they're told, and Gary Gensler will be fired. I think that that is something that if it's rejected, I kind of expect to see play out. So rather interesting. We've seen the likes of BlackRock obviously do a complete U-turn on the fact that, crypto was a scam, which is what they were saying many years ago, to, everything's going to be tokenized and all this sort of jargon, right? Bitcoin is digital gold and all the stuff we've heard, many times before, and they were in complete denial. So look, I think, true colors have, now been shared, and we're going to start to see some real institutional volume come into the space. But I don't think that's going to happen until everything's bottomed out. I mean, including stocks and so on. So I think we're going to still see some accumulation, but I think we're not going to see big money come in right away. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below on all of that. We've got Gemini sues crypto company DCG, citing fraud. The lawsuit is intended to cover Gemini's funds from DCG, so Digital Currency Group. The filing was made in New York County Supreme Court, right? So look, need to be aware of this stuff going on. We got Denmark's financial watchdog, if I can put my teeth back in and talk today, orders Saxo Bank to shed its crypto holdings. The Danish Financial Supervisory Authority explained that it isn't legal for banks to conduct such activities. This stuff is really, really interesting. And look, I think that many countries are going to get this wrong. Many regulators are going to get this wrong before they get it right. I've said this half a dozen times, and we need to be watching this stuff so we can keep ourselves safe in the space. There could be people, from Denmark watching today's show. So Wall Street spots blockchain opportunities as crypto stumbles. Traditional finance firms like Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, and JP Morgan have taken only baby steps into the realm of digital assets, but the pace of their strides is picking up. And this kind of goes back to everything that I've been saying around these ETFs and all these big players starting to get involved, right, and showing their hand, right, because up till now everything's been related to crypto has been a scam, but that isn't really how they see things, and it's not how they've seen things for a while, in my opinion. So look, expect everything to bottom out and expect the pace to go on a mighty step forward, in my opinion. Do let me know, like I say, in the comments below, your thoughts and opinions. We got Crypto.com petition US court to uphold the decision for mistakenly sending 50K. This is, again, something that's ongoing. interesting to obviously keep an eye on this. What's your stance on this? Do you think that, crypto.com can make a mistake and then request the money back? Do you think they should be given the money back? Or do you think that they should just actually, have better risk management? This is the sort of stuff that just shouldn't happen. I mean, have any of you at home, ask yourself this, sent, any cryptocurrency to the completely wrong address, to a completely different person? Like, yeah, you might have made a mistake with a wallet, but have you sent it to somebody by accident? I think the answer for, I would say, over 99.9% of people is going to be no. I double, treble, quadruple check before I send anything. And I think it's crazy that crypto.com haven't done this. We got crypto exchange Bitfinex says $315,000 from the 2016 hack has been recovered. So some positive news. Now, I do want to get on to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗰 launch. The date has been confirmed. Really interesting stuff, and I will drop this in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. Again, something that I think people should be aware of. I think it's a project that's going to go on to do really, really well. And this one is, again, just something else that's really interesting. RBI, shocking announcement on crypto assets. The Reserve Bank of India just dropped a bombshell at the with its latest move. I can't talk today, apologies. We got basically the bank saying their worry is not about people trading crypto, but about cryptocurrencies themselves. Unbanked cryptocurrencies are causing major issues, and they've got a thread here from this gentleman. Definitely go give them a follow on Twitter. Unbanked crypto lack proper backing and support, posing a significant risk. Deputy Governor highlights the problem lies with the currency itself and its backers. Another concern raised is stablecoins pegged to other currencies in emerging markets. Stablecoins can pose a serious threat to financial stability, capital management, and monetary policy. I think, again, this is something that leads me to believe that the traditional banking individuals or managers, government and regulators, they are really concerned. They're really concerned that the cow they've been milking is about to run out of milk, because crypto just seems to be the next iteration of traditional finance, right? And we're going to see a lot of it become centralized. I kind of align a little bit with what some of the devs at Ethereum have said, that decentralization is a wonderful thing, but ultimately there's a high chance that a lot of this stuff's going to go centralized. I don't agree that is the way that it has to be, but at the same time I think you've got to have elements of centralization, and the decentralized centralized aspect of things is not really something that got me involved in cryptocurrency. There are people that like everything has to be decentralized. For me, it just has to be managed by good actors with good intentions, and I think governments around the world are not held accountable, and regulators are not held accountable either. We see all the the failures of like Luna, FTX, Celsius, BlockFi. Like, where were the regulators? We saw traditional banks also have issues and collapse. Why is all this stuff happening? Why aren't the regulators being questioned? Why are they not facing prison time? Why have they not got the safeguards in place that make up part of their mission statements and stuff like that, to keep people safe? Like, I just think there should be early warning systems put in place, and there should be prison time for regulators if they don't actually do what they're supposed to be doing. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, but a lot of this stuff, and I will share it in the Discord. Fantastic tweet here with all the details. Obviously it's in a language that I don't speak, so yeah, look, for me, I think that this stuff is really important and we should be paying attention. Like, even if we don't agree with it, we can kind of see how things change. And I'm very open to, over time, looking back and, learning about how things change over time. If you go back to, when BlackRock and various other big companies, Goldman Sachs, were saying that crypto was a big scam, you look at what they're saying now, and I kind of see like the same sort of conversations and talks and positioning as back then for Bitcoin, now for altcoins. So are we going to go through this, altcoins are, going to go to zero and, they're scams and, this, that, the other, to, a few years down the line, the same people saying that, it's everything's going to be tokenized and these are, altcoins are wonderful. I think that's where we're going to be. And I think that's why, watching these markets, keeping up to date with, things happening, what regulators are saying, what governments are saying, and policies that are being passed and stuff like that. I think all of this stuff is great, one, to watch and be part of and learn about. And I think the lessons to be learned are, seen from a lot of these events over time. It's just my perspective on the market. I think that, we've done fantastically well when it comes to, bear markets and bull markets. And I think, we're one of like the best channels when it comes to, managing your crypto assets in a bear market. Like, I think anybody can make money in a bull market, and I think that's why you see a lot of these influencers come, they hang about for the bull market and then they disappear in a bear market. But the bear market is where all the hard work is done. It's where we've done over 365 project reviews. It's where we find hidden gems and the next big projects that we think have got really good moves ahead of them. This is where we've navigated and avoided the likes of FTX, Luna, and various other catastrophes that we've seen in the crypto space over this bear market. There, for me, is nobody that has managed this bear market better than we have, making lots of people lots of money in the bear market with private sales, seed rounds, and all these wonderful opportunities that we have in our Discord. The Discord is, it's worth, immersing yourself in. It's absolutely free to join. Link is in the description. Go check it out. I do encourage everybody to jump in the Discord. There's nothing to lose. I'm not trying to pitch you anything. It's just a fantastic group of people in the crypto space looking out for one another, wanting everybody to be successful in the space. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you took something from it. A little bit of rambling for me. I do apologize. But I'm always going to kind of speak my mind, and that's the beauty of this channel. Nothing, is paid, endorsed. When it comes to the projects that we talk about, it's our own thoughts, our own opinions. Do we chat with a lot of projects? 100% we do, yes, because we want to get our hands on the technology, learn more about the technology, and improve our understanding by getting hands-on and making sure that we are investing in the right technologies. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.